I'm going to show you exactly how you can use AI to help your business grow on Instagram. So most people start with the same process every single day in their content is start with 10 to 20 minutes of scrolling on Instagram to see what kind of content you like, what can you take inspiration from. You then turn around, you design your actual piece of content from cold. One idea you finally grab, you go off, you start working on it. Problem is then phase 3 kicks in where you have to repeat this process. You've created your one image, it's taking you about an hour to create it. Lo and behold, you have to do it again. The big shift here is what we're going to change is focusing on our long form piece of content. Now, for me, I have the benefit of obviously having a YouTube channel. I can take the videos from this, throw it into my system Cloud Code over here, and from this, it's going to generate everything that I need. For you, you're probably sitting there, you're looking at the screen, you're thinking, well, number one, I don't have a YouTube video, Wayne, so how is this going to help me? You don't need a YouTube video. You can have a podcast. Oh, I don't have a podcast either. More than likely you have your voice note on your phone. This is all you need. You can easily just record, brain dump information onto your phone, and that is your long form piece of content. It's unorganized chaos. You're not going to understand. Maybe it doesn't make sense to you right now, but AI is going to help you massively structure all this the way you need it. So the old way, one idea, one format, repeat every single day, absolutely wrecks you, burns you out, you're not consistent, and you don't really hit it on a daily basis. The new way is, as I mentioned, is one source, 3 formats, and again, these 3 formats can be changed and increased over time if you want to, anchored all around your core topic and your core idea. This stops you giving AI all the power to do everything it needs, and pretty much allows you to focus 100% on creating the core content that everything is generated from. What we're going to do here is we're going to focus this on a business, a dog grooming business. We're going to break it down to 3 different outputs: reels, carousels, and stories. Again, this is going to be some elements of manual work, and obviously AI is going to kick in here. So first things first is we want to create reels, and for this, again, we just jumping over here in Cloud Code, and from there it's going to do all the magic for us. So we have our own transcripts from my own videos. So you can see here on the left hand side. On the left hand side, I have transcripts from all my videos that I just recently made. So you can see this is the transcript. Your voice recording is going to be the exact same thing. You're going to have a transcript of what you're after talking about for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And this is going to be the core of your content. So there is no difference here from what I have done in comparison to what you could have done through voice recording. So once you get that SRT file, which is a transcript, you're pretty much, what happens is the factory runs the reels, it gives you the different angles of what you need to create. For me, it creates all the reels, outputs them over here to Notion, and you can see here, I still have to record these because this is the way I like to work. I like to still have control over it, but the best thing about this is it builds it all into what my core piece of content was. So it's not just randomly going out there taking some random information off the internet and just telling me these are good reels. This is allowing me to understand if this content is working. It allows me to refine it and adjust it, but it's based on my core information that I've already done the hard work in and researching over here for my long form piece of content. Once you have that done, the recording obviously gets easier. So using the example here as a dog grooming industry, so you've brain dumped your information onto this. You have a 10-minute brain dump about grooming matted coat becomes ready to film reel angles. So here's our angles that we've took, obviously from our brain dump. 3 signs your dog is overdue for a groom, the problem hook, what actually happens in a grooming appointment, again behind the scenes. Great to let people understand what's happening behind the scenes of your business, and why matting hurts your dog and how to prevent it. Again, education. You're building up everything. You're building up authority. You're starting to get people to trust you before they even come near your business. And it's just an opportunity there to get out in front of them. Now, on to the next big one, which is carousels. Most people, what they're doing with AI and giving you generic outputs in terms of carousels. If you're involved in AI, you're obviously using AI, maybe HTML style carousels. If you're just barely touching, scratching the surface of AI, you're still probably using Canva, and you're jumping back and forth into Canva, and what's happening is your Canva designs are taking you hours. For me, my designs and carousels take me roughly 10 minutes, and even at then 10 minutes I don't have to do anything with it. So my scheduled content again is over here, and pretty much all these carousels have been generated using AI, and I have the ability to pull in obviously assets, icons of topics that I've talked about in my videos, and again, it's all ready for me to go to schedule. And you can pretty much be in the exact same position once you have a system set up for what you're wanting to do. The added advantage, I suppose, of this method is you're allowed to target your carousels different frameworks. We have the ADA framework, which is the attention, interest, desire, action. So these are built to carry a reader from a scroll stopping hook all the way to a clear next step. So you want them to do something. You have the PAS, the PAS framework, again, different purpose, different slide order, but again, it's the idea is to give you a problem, adjective, and solve the overall problem solution. So each framework plays a role inside your business of what you want it to do. Again, most business owners are probably just posting carousels because it's comes back up to this what we set up here. It's pretty much just getting the job done because you need to do something. But once you start implementing AI, implementing the systems and tools that I talk about, now you can start incorporating more heavily marketing materials into this and understanding what's happening. Now, again, if this seems a bit, I suppose, scary for you to do, not sure where to start, this is what I built a marketing hub for. This is to help people with marketing and AI, and it's simple and straightforward. Everything I talk about, I package it up inside the community so people can come along, use it themselves, tweak different things if they want. So again, if you're interested in joining that, the link should be below in the comments pinned or in the description. And again, if we're using the example here of the dog grooming, you can see here the same grooming brain dump that we've done originally maps out onto 2 carousel frameworks, each doing different jobs. So we have the ADA framework again, from Matter to Magnificent, the 6-week program. So you can see this PAS framework, why your dog dreads bath time and the fix. So if you're posting this as a business owner, straight away the person who sees it could get massive value from it. Trust builds up with your business, and in turn, you could lead them to eventually turn around, maybe getting one of your offers, whatever you have for sale, and jumping into that. The final one is stories, and I want to show you an example of this. And this is something I've been messing around with over the last couple of days. And if I find it over here somewhere. So I have B-roll content here, and now this is only testing because it's AI at the moment. So you can see here, I have B-roll in the background. This is AI created B-roll, but my plan here is to record different scenes of myself. So working at the computer, you know, the stuff you normally see other businesses do. You can do the exact same thing. So again, if we're using the dog grooming industry as an example, you can have your text overlay B-roll. You can have AI generate quote cards and polls, and you see this often on stories. And again, nurture towards the offer. This is the key thing. Through your Instagram stories, you're trying to push more natural, organic material, but you're trying to get people to maybe book a session, as I said, book an appointment for your dog. And like I said down here, so overlay and B-roll, a before and after groom clip with the line every 6 weeks, keep the coat healthy. Again, easy to create, get that B-roll. Quote card, again, is easy for AI to generate this based on your information that you talked about. And the poll then is when did your dog last get groomed? The key thing here is our overall information of how you started, our long form piece of content. If it's your brain dump on a topic, this is going to be key. If you're talking about, as in this case, matted coats, you could probably, as a dog groomer, talk about this for the next 30 minutes easily. The do's and don'ts, how to prevent it, all this kind of stuff. This is going to be all your content for the entire week, and probably even further if you manage it and break it down the right way. So with that, you can see over here the system again, it generated this for me. It's only a couple of seconds, and all it's done is it went along, grabbed the B-roll, put the overlay. Again, this information is from my video, as you can see before. So 3 tools, 1 content engine. Again, we created another one down here. Again, this is obviously AI video content for me. Same post, same effort, 1 platform or 4, more surface, more views. Again, this is all being created for me with the press of a button. I don't have to do anything in terms of jumping into Canva, trying to organize everything, how everything is going to fit. Everything is done. So going forward, my process with this B-roll will be to create it based on my own records, my own images, things like that. And it allows me to create the story style content that'll help people and engage people more. Look, as I said, that's pretty much it. I wanted to showcase how you can go about it and how you need to start approaching your content. You need to stop looking at it from the point of view of trying to record or trying to get one idea for today and then running off and posting it and feeling absolutely brilliant, but realizing tomorrow is going to come around and you're going to hit again with that same process of spending 10 to 20 minutes getting your idea. So Monday morning, pick a topic. If you're not sure the topic what to pick, ask AI, what kind of things could I talk about as a dog grooming business owner? It's going to give you lots of ideas, and from there, the brain is going to fire up straight away for you. you're going to start talking about a specific topic, and from there you're going to have a mountain of content to work with. And with AI, it can do a lot of that heavy lifting for you to get you to an output that you want and you need. So look, as I said, if you're interested in learning more about this and looking to learn the exact systems and workflows and make this entire process 10 times easier, then definitely look at joining the community. I have all the information in there, and if still you're not really 100% sure, I can happily work with you inside the community, help you grow, help the business, and overall just help everyone succeed. So look, thanks very much for taking the time and watching this, and I hope everyone has a great day.